Alright guys, so in studying about this war, I came across a really interesting fact. It turns out that the son of the co-founder of Hamas, Sheikh Hassan Yusuf, left Hamas and became a Christian. According to this wiki article, Yusuf met a British missionary in 1999 who introduced him to Christianity. Between the years 1999 and 2000, Yusuf gradually embraced Christianity. In 2005, he was secretly baptized in Tel Aviv by an unidentified Christian tourist. He left the West Bank for the United States in 2007 and lived sometime in San Diego, California, where he joined the Barabbas Road Church. In August 2008, Yusuf publicly revealed his Christianity and renounced Hamas and the Arab leadership, thereby endangering himself and exposing his family in Ramallah to persecution. Yusuf has also claimed that his aim was to bring peace to the Middle East. He hopes to return to his homeland when there is peace. Yusuf has stated that despite his conversion to Christianity, he is against religion and does not adhere to any denomination of Christianity. He has stated, "Religion steals freedom, kills creativity, turns us into slaves and against one another." Yes, I'm talking about Christianity as well as Islam. Most Christians I've seen seem to have missed the point that Jesus redeemed us from religion. Religion is nothing but man's attempt to get back to God, whether it is Islam, Christianity, Judaism, Buddhism, Hinduism, animism, anyism. Religion can't save mankind. Only Jesus could save mankind through his death and resurrection, and Jesus is the only way to God. And after turning against Hamas, the information Yusuf supplied prevented dozens of suicide attacks and assassinations of Israelis, exposed numerous Hamas cells, and assisted Israel in hunting down many militants and incarcerating his own father. I thought that was really interesting.
Your father, who you dearly love, has disowned you. How does that make you feel?
I know my father's heart. I know the Muslim people's heart. They have a great zeal to God. They want to serve him. But this make me insist to fight the cause, the real cause behind this disowning or this position of my father. It's not his heart. It's the authority of the God of the Quran above him. So he's simply doing the will of his God. And my problem, more than any time in the past, is with the God of Quran.
And you've described that as a much different God than the God of the Bible.
To Muslims, the God of the Quran means the God Almighty. Allah, the translation for the word Allah means God, God Almighty. Now, but unfortunately, the God of the Quran, if we compare his personality to the personality of the God of the Bible, we will find the difference. So it doesn't matter if Satan come and appear and tell people, I am God or I'm Jesus Christ, and people start to follow him. This doesn't make him Jesus Christ because he has a name. What matters how he acts. From their fruits, we know them. And the fruits of the God of the Quran is killing, terrorism, beating women, killing children. This is the real fruit of the God of the Quran.
What happened that led you to pray the prayer?
So it took me 6 years to study. It's the transformation wasn't over one night. It was gradually, and I had to study Christianity, Islam from the beginning, and study other religions, not only Christianity and Islam. Also, I considered at some point not to believe in any religion. And I was going nowhere. The only path I found peace. And I think it's good for me and good for all humankind is Jesus Christ's path.
How should Christians pray for the Palestinians?
We need some actions more than prayers. Prayers are great. And prayers start the desire in our hearts and our minds that we have to take a step. A prayer by itself is not enough. We need to pray hard and be motivated and do something about it. To Palestinians, I'm saying that Jesus Christ didn't come to take sides. He came to take over. We can do it. And we have stories of millions of people coming to Christ today. Let's at least support the ministries who are evangelizing in the Middle East. like Al Hayat TV, this satellite TV, it's a great ministry to Muslims to expose Islam and even evangelize to them. So we need to support those people. It breaks my heart when I hear that they don't have money for airing, for example, and I see all type of money going for other things. I think this is priority number one, and it's a very important mission for Christians today.
Mossab Hassan Youssef, son of Hamas. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
2010. Absolutely inspirational book, and your story is incredible. Also, there's been a documentary made about your life called The Green Prince. Can you share with us how it all started? You were born in the West Bank in 1977. What was your life like growing up back then?
Well, first of all, thank you. I was born as a son of a Hamas leader. That was by birth, not by choice. In the Palestinian territories, in the jungle of Palestinian faction chaos. You know, there was no order, there was no constitution, no government at that time. And people were full of hatred, you know, they wanted to blame somebody on their misery. Which was basically the outcome of the Arab world's misleading leadership that led Palestinians from disaster to a disaster. And the Palestinians or the victims of this conflict within the territories thought that Israel was their problem. They did not see that Yasser Arafat in Tunisia, you know, profiting from the conflict, was actually their enemy. They did not see that other Arab leaderships who did not want to reconcile with Israel and recognize Israel as an existing regime and coexist and live with Israel were responsible for the misery of the Palestinian people. They still don't see this.
Do you believe that Jesus is working in the Middle East and the most darkest places? We doubt, you know, we doubt. And I've seen miracles, if I can call them miracles in my life, and I forget easily. You know, sometimes I forget who I am. Sometimes I watch a Fox News documentary again, and it's like, you know, I forget who is this guy? You know, like, I forget who I am. And we as Christians, I'm sure that many times we forget who we are. And what's our duty? God is working. Do you think, like, yes, we hear about wars, and he told us, we shouldn't be surprised that there are wars and disasters and all this stuff happening. This is a sign from him. But in the Middle East, yes, he is working. And I was like, nobody can believe that the son of Sheikh Hassan Youssef, one of the founders of Muslim Brotherhood and Hamas, will come to Christ. I cannot believe it. It's like a dream for me. It's impossible. You know, and thank God he worked in my life, and he worked in many others' lives. Many people, they put lives in danger. Many people were killed just for the last few months, because they accepted him in their lives, and people told them, okay, we kill you. A father killed his daughter. He imprisoned her in a room for 6 months. She didn't see the light. He burned her. He tortured her to say, I'm not worshiping Jesus Christ, and she refused. Finally, he cut her tongue, and he killed her. This is a hero. I survived. Like, I got out of that place, which I don't want everybody to leave. I want even to go back one day. We cannot just keep running away. We gotta face the society, face the devil right there and every place. But I mean, this person is a hero, and we hear many stories like this. Many stories like this. So God is working. And as I said, a child in Gaza Strip lately was, her entire family was burned in front of her eyes. Her entire family. So imagine a child watching her father, her parents burning in fire. She was on the TV explaining. I was looking at this and said, like, what can heal her? Who can heal her? Seriously. Is it education, science, money, economic? How can she forget what she saw? She will never forget that. And the only cure, just forgiveness. Jesus Christ, His principles, love, His grace. This is what can help this child. And we have thousands, millions of people struggling through this endless circle. It's a big trap from the devil.